Dear audience, at the very beginning of my speech, I would like to ask you a question. Do you still remember why you joined NTU Toastmasters?
No.
Some inspiration, really? Some inspiration may drive us to take the first step. But as time passes by, can we still keep those original intentions in mind? Original intention or original motivation is what I would like to talk about in my speech today. I believe that most of you may have some experiences of doing something out of some specific motivations. To me, the story that happened in NTUKK 慈幼社服 really gave me a great deal of feelings. I once lost myself there, but luckily I got my original intentions back at last. Now, let me tell you how I rediscovered my original motivations because of what happened in NTUKK. I first joined the club because of my love for children. To accompany the children, we design different kinds of activities to teach and play with them. During the process, I found out that when the children became more familiar with me, they would approach and talk to me amiably. They gave me countless cute smiles and hugs. Their innocence and uninhibited friendliness are the characteristics that most of us lost as we grow up. It might be the feelings of being loved and trusted that had contributed to my love for children. It was these children who taught me to appreciate the simplest happiness. When I first joined NTUKK, my job was to take care of the children. All I had to do were just playing and laughing with them. However, as I became more experienced in the club, more duties were loaded on my shoulders. I expected myself to carry out everything as well as possible. Therefore, I was almost up to the neck in all my responsibilities at that time. I could still remember the experience of being the leader of the summer camp for children. I designed the last but the most important activity for the farewell party. I wanted to pursue the best condition. I wanted to make everything perfect exactly as I imagined. I kept contemplating every detail of the farewell activity throughout the whole summer camp. And finally, it was the moment. The farewell party was supposed to be a touching one, but it turned out to be chaotic and funny. Everything was out of order due to the limitation of space and equipment. Furthermore, the children's unexpected behaviors also made the activity totally far from touching. So, when the farewell party came to an end, I broke down from self-accusation. After several weeks to calm down, when I look back on this experience, I found that it was actually not as terrible as I thought from others' point of view. I also realized that I didn't enjoy the time staying with the lovely children, and I didn't even talk too much to my peers throughout the whole summer camp. All I had done was just trying to finish the task like a robot. This frustrating experience suddenly reminded me that I wasn't happy anymore. So I started to recollect my original purpose of joining NTUKK. This contemplation gave me a wake-up call. It told me that the ability to bring warmth and happiness to others, as well as my love for children, should be the most precious things to me. After learning this lesson, I reminded myself that from then on, I should think over my original purpose before making any decisions. I'm really thankful for the experience with the children. We taught them, but we also learned from them. They taught me how gorgeous it was to bring warmth and happiness to others. They showed me how pure we could be and how to smile from the bottoms of our hearts. They also made me understand the importance and wonderfulness of our original motivations. In conclusion, what I would like to convey through this speech is a very one important message: the preciousness of our initial motivations. No matter what they are, for example, perhaps we all came to NTU Toastmasters for different reasons. As long as we keep our original motivations in mind, true happiness will not be far away. Toastmasters of the evening.